Good morning, all. It is Thursday, February 8th of 2024. I'm just thumbing through the newspaper about the border issue and what people are doing and the Supreme Court thing today for Trump, which I'm sure is going to be, it's the Colorado ballot thing. It'll probably be, dismissed. They'll tell Colorado you can't do that. I mean, it's asinine to think that you can bump somebody off a ballot because you don't like them. That's basically what it comes down to. Because he hasn't been convicted of anything. He hasn't been indicted for an insurrection. In fact, no one has. No one's been charged with insurrection. A riot, yes. But insurrection? No. Nobody's been charged with that. You can call it an insurrection all you want. It wasn't one. Plain and simple. But the 14th Amendment, paragraph 3, whatever, you forgot to read the rest of the paragraphs. So, go read it. Fucking educate yourself for a change. I have a little book of the entire Constitution at my little coffee stand here, so I can reference it when I need to, and I don't need to right now. But that's what's going on now. Ukraine's running out of ammo. Oh, well, you know what? That's too fucking bad. You know what has me confused and really has me questioning what's going on with Ukraine is you're sending all this money. You're sending all this ammo and stuff like that. And nothing's happening. I haven't heard anything in the news. It's like a war that's not happening. It's like a war way back when you couldn't get information like that. There was more coverage on the Iraqi war than this. There's more coverage on the Israeli-Hamas war than this. So it has me suspicious. That's number one. Number two, Russia's not much of a superpower anymore, in my view. I mean, if they're this big fighting machine like we are, why haven't they run over Ukraine yet? They should have run over that fucking country already. I mean, leveled it by now. I understand there's resistance, and they're getting a lot of help for that resistance. Well, there's also a lot of money being shuffled around that some of it we don't even know where it's going. But why audit it? Let's give them more. The hot one is giving Hamas $10 billion. What are you, fucking stupid? Anyway, I still don't see how this. There's not. You don't even hear about peace talks. Something, anything. Like I said, I don't understand how this is being reported. How this is what I don't hear anything. Not a damn thing. It's very, very odd. I don't know. Maybe if I do a little more research, maybe I can find stuff out. But I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I was talking to some people that I know, and they're like, what the hell's going on with Ukraine? I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. So I guess we'll just have to do the wait and see approach. And then we'll work it from there. But pay attention. Pay attention to bills that are being passed. Or trying to be passed. That throw more money in for Ukraine. More money in for Israel. Which is fine if it was a standalone bill. More money. They want to give money to the Hamas. I don't know. The whole thing is fucking batty to me. And we only got a few more, we only got what? What is it? The second month? So 9 months to go. We got a pregnancy to go for a new president. But I still don't see how people still think Biden is doing a fantastic job. Somebody said to me yesterday, oh, the stock market's at an all-time high. Yeah, until the Fed chair came out and said, we're not going to lower the rate yet. The fucking thing went down 300 points. Okay? Stop thinking the president has an influence. Maybe some policy, but it's basically the Fed. It's basically the Federal Reserve. They're the ones who had the purse strings when it comes to stock market fluctuations. When they say something, that's when the stock market reacts. When the Fed chairman comes out and says, well, I don't think we should lower rates yet, and the stock tanked 300 points. So I'm not going to sit here and say Biden's doing it great, because he's not. Okay? Look at the actual jobs report and stop listening to what the media tells you. Oh, we did this many jobs. Yeah, but what were they? How many were they, doubled up in jobs? How many people have 2 and 3 jobs? That's what I want to know. Because people are struggling, man. I mean, I'm not. I've been pinching pennies here and there where I can. It's funny because somebody had brought up once, there's plenty of books on how to get rich quick, how to get rich, how to manage your money, how to make your money work for you, blah, blah, blah. All these things to increase wealth. There isn't one that tells you how to be poor, how to manage when you're broke. Ain't one of those. We haven't seen many of those books, huh? Because you know why? We already know how to be broke. We already know how to penny pinch. We already know what we have to cut. Oh, gas is up? I don't travel as much. Food is up? I buy different stuff. I find what's on sale. That's what you have to do. You have to adjust to the times you're living in. Okay? When things were nice and prosperous, you could buy that extra piece of meat or the whatever you could. You could have that barbecue with all your friends and pay for it without worrying about it. So, I don't know. It just seems to be it's starting to get better. I'm not going to deny it's starting to get better, but it ain't due to fucking Biden policy. I'm going to tell you that right now, because his policies stink. They absolutely stink. The Democratic policy of letting these immigrants in, feeding them, housing them, and fuck you American citizens and veterans, that's what's happening. Plain and simple. You're not going to convince me any different, and I'm sure that if you're riding with Biden, I am never going to convince you. So, this is where we're at right now. We're at odds with each other. We can't get along. And it's a damn shame, because there has to be a compromise to what we can do for ourselves and our own people, and stop supporting all these other places, at least to the extent we are now. Because we can't afford it. That's just my little rant for the morning. You all have a good day. Booyah.